Hi guys, it's MJ once more, and in these videos I'll be running you on some of the weekly analysis on gold, Euro USD, USDJPY, some of the basic pairs that we do trade on MJ Pips. And I know that if you have been consistent on our one Telegram page and our WhatsApp page, you discover that we have been hitting back to back on gold, guys. Yeah, we have been going back to back on gold, and we took I think 3 to 4 trade on this week, especially on gold, because we didn't take any trade on the other pairs. All the pair, the setup that we got was on gold, and we took 3 to 4 pairs. And you know this, if you have been consistent with us, that we have hit four. All the pairs that we have taken was on TP, guys, and we didn't get any SL, guys. That is it, guys. That is a massively so. And you know that if you have been consistent, you have known that one of the best pair that we trade in the MJ industry is gold, guys. We trade mostly gold, we trade mostly USD JPY, we trade mostly Euro USD. These are the major three pairs that we mostly trade, guys. Sometimes we take trade on Canadian dollar, but these are the major pairs that we do trade, guys. As you can see on gold, so I'll be giving you a little analysis on this. Maybe if there is a little time, I can touch on the DXY, the basket of the major pairs, USD related pairs. So now this is I'm on gold right now. I'm 15 minutes time frame. This was what gold has been doing for the past week, especially this week recently, and this is what gold has been doing. So now for you to forecast this, for me to forecast excuse for this, guys, for we to forecast what next week we do. So now the first thing that we need to do is that we need to analyze what this bad guy has done on gold this current week. So now let's go to the 4 hours time frame, because I mostly like taking my bias in the daily and the 4 hours time frame. That is on gold. But if I'm trading the other pairs, I like taking it from the monthly or from the weekly, daily, and 4 hours. So I like setting my bias, because from the daily time frame, that is if it's gold, then to the 4 hours time frame. Now as we can see on gold, gold has been ranging in the 1 hour and the daily time frame. As we can see, gold has been ranging from this resistance zone to this support zone, because we know our overall trend has been bullish, and we know that if we are consistent on gold, we know that gold has always been bullish, guys. It has always been bullish on a long row. It has always been bullish, because gold is one of the best safe haven pairs. Even though it's a commodity pair, but it's one of the best pair that is being taken as a safe haven, where investors like investing on, guys. That is, the gold has always been going bullish. Now gold, we have seen that the gold has been going bullish, and it has been supported by this trend line and this particular support zone here that is here. It has retested this zone. In fact, it has tested the zone once, yes, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This is the system that it has retested the zone, and it is going to this our support zone, guys, at 3 points. Support zone at 3 point, okay, 3437.677. so now this is where gold is heading to. So on our daily on our 4 hours time frame also, let me go to the lower time frame also, so that we'll see. For on our daily, on our 4 hours time frame, I mean to say, we have seen that this guy has been the target of gold, even though we saw that this particular zone, gold came and swapped this particular liquidity. This was the liquidity that it came and swapped. After taking this liquidity, it swapped this liquidity. We saw that there was a counter trend at this particular zone here. We saw a counter trend. So we saw a counter trend. It came and broke this counter trend. So I'm getting rid of this. We saw a shift of structure from this guy, also a shift of structure. After the shift of structure, we saw that the move was confirmed by this break of structure here. this was with high volatility, guys, a serious sign that okay, this bearish movement is over. So we saw that gold has been going massively up. It has been going up massively. So now based on this, now we discovered that also that from this guy here, gold has taken this particular zone here. After taking this particular zone here, it retested this particular zone here. So now after retesting this zone, after taking this zone here, we saw that it came and retested this particular zone. This guy here, it came and retested this zone here. Let me get it up. It came and retested this zone. After retesting this zone, now on our daily time frame, sorry, on our 1 hour, but before the 1 hour time frame, there is a zone here that was our target. This fair value gap that is here. Now this guy here and this guy, we saw a fair value gap, even though it's a breakaway gap here, and this particular zone also, and this particular zone that is here, we saw it that this is the target that we saw gold was heading on. So from here we know that this is the guy, this is the zone that gold is going after. Once it take this particular liquidity, we know that the next liquidity will be this external liquidity here. So now gold is swapping, has been swapping, taking the internal liquidities. That is, you see, it came and sparked this internal liquidity, came and took this internal liquidity also. So it took this internal liquidity, it came and took this one here, came and targeted this zone. Now it took this zone, and this is where gold is resting on. Now from our 1 hour time frame, now in our 1 hour time frame, we saw that after gold has been going higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, it came another higher high, higher low, then it came to this our zone that was our target, took it, we saw another higher low. Now gold was started doing consolidation here from this particular zone here to here. We saw that what gold has been doing was ranging, so we needed to like maintain this ranging structure to know how we like going to utilize the structure, because we saw this was still the trend line that gold has been sustained, or what has been supporting price action here. This was the trend line that has been supporting price action here. So let me go down to our 15 minutes so that you see this ranging clearly. Now in our 15 minutes, you see that this was the range, this was the zone that it was consolidating on. This particular zone, from this zone here to this zone, it has been ranging throughout from let me say from Friday, from Thursday it entered this range and it was ranging, guys. So now what are we forecasting on gold the next week? Now this is very simple. Now since we saw that the first zone that was holding gold was this particular zone here, and we saw that one of the support that price is having here is this guy here and this trend line. Meanwhile, from our 1 hour time frame, now we saw that this was the structure that it was going on bullish structure, and we discovered that let me clean this also so that I will show you one or two stores. We saw that this was the recent low that price was respecting, this particular zone, and this is what price was respecting, this guy here. So now we are taking this as our lower low, even though you can take this particular zone as your lower low, but since we saw that the retest was, the consolidation was massively on this, so I don't want to take this, even though you can take this as your lower low. Now let's use this zone as our lower low. This is the zone, let's use this zone as our lower low, and this zone now is our higher high. So what we are expecting is to see what gold reaction will be on this zone here, from this particular zone to this zone. Now what we are expecting is what price will do based on these two particular zones. Now if price should break here, the next thing that we expect on gold is to reach this zone of 3350.379. This is what we are anticipating, but if it should break this zone of 3405 point, this we know that okay, price is going up to this our particular external liquidity, this our blue zone here. So now what are we doing? Now we have to wait and see what price will do. Is price going to break this? These are the two things that we are going to expect. Is price going to break this? Now if price should break this and retest this, we know that price is going bullish. We are expecting to see break and retest of this zone, so that we know that okay, it's still going with the bullish trend. Then we'll be anticipating this particular zone here. This is what we are, the first target that we're having on price. Or if price do not respect this particular zone, even though you know that the major zone that we are going on is bullish, but if price do not decide to like respect this bullish movement, came and broke over this particular this zone, and we saw a very good retest, especially with good chart pattern here, we are anticipating this also. We are anticipating this guy also. So we are anticipating this guy also, so we'll go for this. Now these are the two forecasts that we will be watching on gold to see okay, this is what we are expecting from the guy. This is what we are expecting here. So now these are the two moves that I'm anticipating on gold. Now these guys, so one of the two, this is what I'm expecting on gold, because I'm not entering this because this here has been proven to be a ranging structure or a consolidating structure, except if you want to trade within this range, from this range to this range, except if you have to be taken from this, but it's a little bit risky, guys. So we need to like be patient and wait for the break properly. We need to be patient and wait for the break properly, especially being back up with one of the news that is coming up next week. So we need to be patient, and that is what I'm expecting on gold, guys. This is what I'm expecting on gold. This is what I'm expecting on gold. This is what I'm expecting on gold. So now let's check the DXY and see what the DXY is doing. Or let's check Euro USD. Let's check Euro USD and see what the euro, the euro versus gold versus dollar is doing. Okay, guys, now let's run analysis on the DXY. So this is the DXY. You know that even though you don't trade DXY, but DXY is one of the best instrument that you use to forecast especially the USD related pairs, because it comprises of all the USD related pairs. That is the Euro USD, the GBP USD, the CAT USD CAT, CHF. So all these seven major pairs, mostly any USD related pairs, correlated pairs, are being tracked by this. So now it means that if you are trading this, there are pairs that they are on negative correlation to the DXY, and there are some that they are positively correlated with the DXY. Now what I mean by this is, now if they are negative correlated by with the DXY, it means when DXY is going up, you'll be expecting them to be going down, because they are negatively correlated with that. Each of those pairs are Euro USD, GBP USD. So then pairs that they are positively correlated with that, it means if the DXY is going up, now you'll be anticipating them to go up again. Mostly that's how they will, e.g. the USDJPY. So now based on this, from our weekly time frame, we saw that the DXY was on this particular zone. It came to this particular zone and it has respected our trend line. This is the first touch. We saw the second touch here, and it's on our third touch. Meanwhile, there is even a support zone here, because our structure has been going bullish. The DXY from on Monday 28 March 2011, I think it has been going bullish with a little pullbacks. It has been going some pullback based on a institutional standpoint. It has been going up and down. So now this is it for that on DXY. Now we saw that the DXY now is on these particular zones, these trend line zones and this support zone also. Then we saw that which zone are we anticipating price zone to anticipate that it hold price is this particular support zone, resistance zone, this particular zone, guys. So what, let's scale to our daily time frame. Let's see what the DXY is doing now on our daily time frame. So that this was one of the support zone also that I was serving, because on our daily time frame we saw that the DXY has been going bearish. It has been going bearish, even though we saw a little break of this particular trend line. Then it came and retested this our zone also and formed what is called an inverse head and shoulder chart pattern. It's a reversal pattern, guys. From this we discovered that okay, the next zone that can hold price is this particular zone, but in our 4 hours time frame also. Now this is it clearly, because this was DXY was going bearish on our daily time frame. Now this was the zone. We saw that it's formed this chart pattern. This is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is another shoulder, guys. Now let me bring this so that you get proper entry on this. Now you see here from this was where we got our last week entry, that we know that okay, since the DXY is about to go up, now what are you anticipating? We are expecting all USD related pairs should be bearish, all the ones that are positively correlated and negatively correlated, I mean to say, guys, must be bearish, because there is a possibility of the DXY going bullish. Now this is because it's from this chart pattern. This was the beginning of the bearish move or the consolidation that we saw on gold. Because of this consolidation that the DXY is consolidating also, is making at this particular point here. So based on this also, since the DXY we know that it's consolidating, now it means that even the gold, now until the DXY is out of this range, this is when we say that okay, there's a massive move that will begin. But as long as the DXY is still within these two range, as long as it's within these two range, even though we are forecasting, we are anticipating a bullish movement on the DXY, but as long as the DXY is within this range here, it means the rest of the USD related pairs will still be within the range. So now what we are just waiting for to see a break of this, especially that is being back up with one of the USD news. So it's either it will break down or it will break up. Now meaning that if this pair should break down, euro USD gold is going up, and if this guy now should break up, the euro USD and gold will be going down. Now this is what we are forecasting. So we are waiting for DXY to see which zone DXY will break and retest here. Then we'll expect the opposite from all the negative related pairs of the DXY. Now let's check on the USD, one of the best pair that I like trading, the USD. Okay, let's check the USDJPY pair and the USDJPY pair. Let's see what the USDJPY is doing. That is it, guys. Don't forget, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to smash on the subscribe channel, guys. Okay, now let's go, guys. Let's check on USD related pairs and USDJPY. I mean the USDJPY. This guy has been faithful on trend, but we don't know what came up over this guy, guys. The USDJPY has been going on a trend, but recently we saw that this guys, some spirit came over this guy. I don't know, but it must be a spirit that came over this guy. The way is ranging recently, the way is making move recently, it must be affected by some spirit. But meanwhile, on our daily time frame also, but because of how close the ranging is these days USDJPY, I think the best way to approach this is to use the 4 hours time frame for our forecast. The 4 hours time frame for our forecast. And even though this particular pair is still ranging, guys, it's still ranging, it's still within this range for a long time, and based on the kind of move that this pair is making, I think the best thing to do is to avoid it, because you see it, there is not a consistent pattern of market structure. You see it, it's going up, it came down, now it formed this again, it came down. So the pattern of this pair movement recently has been affected maybe by some spirit, guys. So I think the best thing to is to avoid this pair, because you can't predict the direction of the pair. Not that you can, but there is not a sure prediction to the structural movement of this pair. You see, it has been going zigzag, it has been going as if it's a choppy market, guys. I think the best thing to do is to avoid this pair, guys, except if it should come to one of this our zone. So it means we are trading the ranging pattern, guys. So it means except if this guy should come to one of our zone, meaning that maybe it's on this our zone or is on this other zone, here. So that's when we are going to take buy or sell based on the reaction on this zone. But since it's still within the zone, guys, I think the best thing is to avoid this pair. But if you want to make risks and go on with this zone, you want to short on this zone. But I think, to me, the best thing to do is to avoid these zones, guys. Avoid this pair, guys, because the ranging here, the nature of the ranging is not predicted. It's too bad here, guys. It's too bad. So let's avoid this pair. I think the last pair maybe we'll touch is the euro USD. So now the only forecast, the first forecast that we're having is on gold. We're anticipating a very good gold, especially correlated with what our DXY is doing. But for USDJPY, guys, let's avoid that pair. Let's avoid it. Now, as you can see on this euro USD has been going with a very good structural movement. Now we saw that it has been going by. Mostly when gold is buy, euro USD is also buy, because they are a little bit positively correlated, almost getting to 50 to 70% correlated. Even though there is possibility of them not being in confidence with you, but most of the time when you see this guy gold is going up, this guy too must go up. So now this is the structure that we have been going on with this. Even though we saw a little break of this structure, I don't know for what reason, but all I know is that there was fundamental wise that there was a break of this trend, and what we are seeing now was that gold the euro is trying to come back to this zone. So now what we are going to focus on this zone, because since we are going on buy, our major trend is buy. Now these are let me go to the weekly time frame so that we set our zones. Let's set our zones correctly. Let's see the zone that is holding this guy. I'm trying to see the spirit, the zone that is holding this guy, guys. I want to see the spirit. Yeah, this is our forecast, guys. This is what we are expecting. This is the zone that we are expecting to hit the euro USD to hit, guys. So this is the zone that we are expecting the euro USD to hit. Yes, this is the zone. Even though we are seeing this particular, I'm setting my zones, guys. I'm setting the zones. I need to see the spirit that is holding this guy. Yeah, I've seen the spirit that is holding this guy, man, guys. Now this is our move on euro USD. We saw it. This is our higher high, our higher low. This is another higher high that was formed. Then this guy came to this as a higher low. You see this guy, this is the mitigation block that is holding price. this particular mitigation block, this guy is what is holding price. So now based on this guy that is said that is holding price, and this is what is holding price, this guy here. Sorry, I'm on a call. So since this is the zone that it was holding price, this is the zone that is holding price. This zone that is holding price. Now since we saw from this zone, now we saw a chart pattern here formed, and we saw a shift of this, and we saw also a retest of this support zone. Now it broke this resistance zone and turned it to support, and it used the particular zone as a fuel to go up. Now the only thing that now we're doing, but the issue now we have is minor resistance zone here. This is what this red zone here, this is what is holding price, this is what is serving as a little pullback for price. But once this break, we will be expecting a move to this particular blue line here, to this particular resistance zone here. So let me put this guys. So we are expecting to see what price will do based on these guys here, especially if this counter trend line is broken. You know that this counter trend line is broken, one. Then number two, this minor support zone, a resistance zone, is broken also. We know that this guy is going, once we see this break, we know that also this guy is going to the blue resistance zone, guys. This blue resistance zone, because we saw on the zone there is an other block there also. It's a serious resistance zone. So now this is what we will expect also on this, but it's possible based on price action that this guy can end up breaking and retest one of our Fibonacci zone, because it's Friday, guys. So maybe on Monday we can see a little retracement, on these Fibonacci zones, So there is possibility of retracement. Maybe price might end up coming to rebalance the movement of price, on these particular zones before going up, guys. So that's why sometimes we need to be patient, especially if we are trading Monday, so that the movement will be complete first before taking trade. So you can expect price to retest this zone before going on. You can expect price to retest this zone before we can forecast our movement. We can go on our normal movement. So this is what we are expecting on the euro USD also. Taking this guy as our TP1, we'll be taking this one. If price down to this, we are taking this place as our TP1 here, as our TP1. We're taking this place as our TP1, then we are taking this place, this particular zone now, as our TP2. So now this is our focus on the pairs, guys. This is our focus on the pairs. So the pair that we are watching this week will be the Euro USD and gold, guys. I have no interest on GBP JPY. You saw that USD JPY, guys. Based on what I'm seeing on price action, I have no interest on USD JPY, guys. I have no interest on USD JPY. Based on what I'm seeing, I have no interest on that, guys. I have no interest on that. So the major pairs I'll be watching are these two pairs instrument, guys, the euro usd and the gbp usd, sorry, the euro usd and gold, guys. These are the pairs that I'll be watching for the week, the euro usd and gold. So I don't know if you have any instrument that you want us to run analysis on, you can drop it in the comment section. And also if maybe there are videos that you want us to work on, so you can still drop it on the in the comment section. And maybe also there are some things that maybe you saw on gold and some of these instrument, guys. Don't wait to drop it in the comment section, guys. Welcome to MJ Pips, guys. And still remember, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to smash on the alarm button, smash on the subscribe button, and also smash on the like buttons also, guys. Don't forget also to share, guys. We go, this MJ Pips, guys.